It's another cold winter's day, and we're heading out to the barn.
Trying to decide where to put all the machines, so there will still be room for the boat in the middle. But I think we have it worked out now. The planer will be over there, because over there we can work with long pieces. We can stick it through the door over there. And the table saw, we will put that in that corner. And the press drill on this side, and the bandsaw I still haven't figured that one out. Maybe we'll have it in the old cow stable. The only problem with this spreading out of the machines will be the dust extractor, because you don't want to move that around, so I guess we'll just have to get a really long hose for it.
It's really cold today. It's below around 6-7, below freezing right now, and it was like 8-9 during the night. But it's beautiful weather. We have sun finally. I haven't seen the sun in weeks. This is life up in the north in the winter. A year ago we were in La Palma at this point, I think. So quite the contrast.
So this is the big moment. Let's see if it will run. Yeah, it runs, but I have to switch two of the cables around because it's running in the wrong direction. So, but that's an easy fix.
We're buying a Christmas tree. First time that we have a Christmas tree since we met each other. We had another meeting with the virtual reality guy, Martin. And this time our naval architect, Ulf, joined as well. We could watch a new version of the boat design, and it was really helpful that Ulf could walk around inside the boat. It was the first time he tried out virtual reality, and he was so impressed. VR is such a helpful tool to find problems early in the process, when it's still easy to adjust. Now we have decided on some more changes that needs to be done in the design.
på senterlinjen.
Ja.
Og så bruke utrommet inn i kortbordet til å høye her.
It's a pretty cold evening here in the barn. It's around 10 minus Celsius. I'm working on number 11 right now. Been doing a bunch of other stuff here in the barn, working on some of the machines, and so this has been delayed a bit. And tomorrow I'm heading north to have a look at this Western red cedar that I talked about the other week. The guy that I bought the machines from, he told me that he has a barn up north, around 3 to 4 hours from here, where there's 3 to 4 cubic meters of Western red cedar. And he's willing to sell that. He couldn't give me a price. He wants us to give him a bid. So I guess we'll have to see in what state this wood is in, because he hasn't seen it in years. He told me that all these planks are 100 millimeter thick and up to 5 meters long and between 200 and 400 millimeters wide. So it sounds like it's really good stuff. And I really hope it is, because that would have been perfect to find Western red cedar for the hull. But it depends on the price, because right now, if we would just order Western red cedar from the lumberyard, just the material for the hull would have been close to $30,000 US dollars, just for the Western red cedar. And that amount we're not willing to pay for just the timber. So yeah, I'm really stoked for tomorrow to have a look at this timber, and hopefully this is the barn find that we have been searching for. I have about an hour to go, just got off the highway, and yeah, the weather has improved, no more snow.
Det är ju rejäla plank där, det får man ju säga.
Absolut.
This is some very nice timber.
Lite annat än per antik ser det ut.
Så här är grejer. Alltså det...
Ja, det är också, det är mahogny. Det behövs, okej.
I'm just checking in on Arcticus to see if she's doing all right. You can see the ice is starting to form here on the river, but she seems to be doing fine. Yeah, everything seems to be okay in here. It is really cold though. And as you can see, the sun is just setting. It's 3:30. I'm really longing for some longer days and a bit warmer weather and for some sailing. Yeah, what a day yesterday.
really interesting, and what a barn find that was. I mean, the Western red cedar that is sitting in there, it's exactly what we're looking for. And it's almost enough to be enough for the whole hull. It was around 3.15 cubic meters, and we need around 3 cubic meters for the hull. But of course there will be some waste, so maybe we would need around 3.5 cubic meters. But the grade of this Western red cedar was really good. It was straight grained, no knots, good lengths, and you know, good sized planks, 4-inch, 100 millimeters thick, and between 150 and 300 millimeter wide planks. And all of them seem to be in really good condition. So we will definitely make an offer for that and see if we can get it for a price that we can afford. The problem is that all of this cedar is sitting at the far end of that basement in the barn, so it's kind of hard to get to it, because before you can reach that, there's a lot of other timber that he also owns. It's a lot of mahogany, some teak, some rosewood, and some other timber that I couldn't really see what it was. So me and Malin, we talked about this yesterday when I got back home. And later on in the boat build, we're going to need a lot of mahogany and probably some teak to make the interior of the boat. So we were thinking maybe we should make him an offer on all of it in there to make it easier. We can just go there with the truck, load everything from that area into the truck, one transportation, buy all the timber that we're going to need for the whole boat build in one go from one seller. So I'm going to give him a call later on today, and hopefully he will accept.
Hallå, hallå, det är Johan. Ja, det är det kanske. Jag vet vad det är för många gånger. Gör det, så får du ha det bara så länge. Ja, hej då. Hej. Yes. That was interesting. He wasn't totally, you know, reluctant to sell it. At least that's the impression he gave. But he told me he wasn't sure exactly how much there was, and he wanted a couple of days to think it over. And I can understand that. It's a lot of timber and a lot of value in that timber. And my offer, it is kind of low, but we have to keep ourselves within our budget, so it's a bit of a chance if he will accept this offer for the whole thing, the mahogany and the cedar. But if he won't accept the offer for the whole thing, I have to come up with another offer for just the cedar.
Last night, Johan, he finished temporary hull frame number 11, which is standing over there. So now we have 11 frames, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, this whole package. And today, Johan and I will work on number 12 together. We had to screw 2 pieces of plywood together because they are so flexed. Warped. But it's nicer inside the barn today because it's not that cold outside. I think it's 5 Celsius now, so it makes it much easier to be in here. It's cold in here. So it was the first time that I tried to make the cut with the CNC router. It was fun. It's easy, but at the same time you are fully concentrated all the time, or full focus to follow this line that the router is showing you. So now the last part before this hull frame is done is to mount the legs and to make the frame more rigid. So we have the legs on and frame number 12 is done.
Yes, it is, and it looks really good.
This is the highest one of all the frames.
Yeah, from here on, every frame is getting lower, you can say that, and also
More narrow.
more narrow.
Yeah.
This is the deepest part of the boat, and frame number 7 was the widest part. But from here on, it's getting smaller in both dimensions.
So it should go faster as well. But we're
I won't say
pushing-
that again.
We're pushing on.
Yes.
You said you wanted to work all night
Yeah.
tonight,
we'll
but
see.
we'll see. But it was fun working together. We'll definitely do that more.
Yeah. It will be easier also moving forward with the other jobs on the boat, working together. With these, there aren't that many things that goes faster just because you're two. So.
But it's good for me also to know how to do most of the things.
Yeah,
and it's
definitely.
fun as well.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah,
nice to
I
have
think-
some company.
Yeah. Otherwise we're separated. One is in here and the other one is in the house
Yeah.
working.
So guys, that's it for this week. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you liked this episode. And we want to wish you a Merry Christmas
And Happy New Year. Thank you for watching this whole year. So many things have happened in our lives this year. I mean,
Yeah.
from crossing the Atlantic in January, and now it's already 6 months since we came back to Sweden, and we live at a farm and building our next boat.
Yeah, we didn't know that 12 months ago.
No. We hope you want to watch next year as well, and we are really excited to share all the content that we're going to make. We're going to the boat show in Düsseldorf in Germany in January as well.
Yeah.
So exciting things are coming up.
And a big thank you to all of our patrons for supporting our videos and this project. Without you guys, this would not be possible. So thanks a lot.
So if you guys enjoy our videos, we will be so happy to have you in our Patreon crew as well and support our production. But Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and see you next week.
Bye bye.
Merry Christmas! God jul!